You have a great conversation with a promising lead, and then complete silence. Why does this always happen? What if contacting a lead in 5 minutes made them 21 times more likely to convert? The clock is your greatest enemy. But speed isn't enough. Most deals need at least 5 follow-ups, yet the average sales rep gives up after 1 or 2. Leads disappear because of a toxic mix of poor sales habits, bad communication, and external factors you can't see. We will now break down each failure, from simple mistakes to the hidden psychological traps that are killing your deals. First, let's look at your messages. Over 71% of buyers expect personalization. If your outreach feels like a template, it's deleted. Next, is your value clear? If your pitch is buried in jargon, they won't try to figure it out. Confusion makes them ghost you. Finally, formatting counts. A wall of text is an instant turnoff for a busy professional. Make it scannable or it will be ignored. So you fixed your templates and clarified your message. Why are they still not responding? You're fighting invisible forces. The first invisible force is timing. In B2B, the buying process can take months. Their initial interest doesn't mean they're ready to buy now. This long cycle means nurturing is paramount. Going silent after 2 attempts is a death sentence for the deal. You are a guide, not just a seller. The second force is the attention crisis. Your prospect is drowning in notifications. Their brain has a ruthless filter for anything not valuable. Understanding their world is half the battle. But what about your own internal processes? Often, leads go cold because your system is broken. Case in point, a bad lead qualification process. Reps can waste up to 50% of their time on prospects who will never buy. This is often caused by a disconnect between your marketing and sales teams. The lead gets nurtured with irrelevant information and loses interest. So if leads are overwhelmed and our systems are flawed, how is a sale ever made? There is one principle that cuts through all this noise. Sometimes the reason for silence is completely out of your hands. Their company's key decision maker leaves, or budgets are suddenly frozen. You can't control these events, but recognizing them stops you from wasting energy on a deal that is temporarily impossible to close. The other harsh reality? They found another solution. Remember that 5-minute window? 78% of buyers choose the vendor who helps them first. Finally, let's talk about trust. It is the currency of sales, and it's incredibly fragile. Overly aggressive tactics will destroy it instantly. This includes manufactured urgency or pushing for a commitment too early. It signals you care more about your commission than their problem. So we have bad habits, psychological barriers, broken systems, and external chaos. It sounds impossible, but it all connects to one idea. The way to cut through the noise is not by shouting louder. It is by providing relentless value with every single interaction. Remember the attention crisis? Value is the filter breaker. A useful insight isn't a sales pitch. It's a resource. You become an advisor. But you cannot provide value if you do not listen. When you focus on your pitch, you miss every chance to be relevant to their actual pain. The winning formula is this: respond with lightning speed. Persist with multiple follow-ups, but make every single touchpoint valuable. Finally, always define the next step. Value without clear direction causes inaction. End every interaction by stating what happens next. Let's bring it all home. Leads go cold because of flawed practices, like slow response times and giving up too soon. Second, because of misaligned communication where your messages are generic, unclear, or fail to provide any real value. And third, because of external realities, like the buyer's attention crisis and their own internal company chaos. The solution isn't one magic script. It is a system built on 3 pillars: speed, persistence, and relentless value. So where do you begin? This week, audit your team's average first response time and review your last 10 follow-up emails and texts. Did they help? Every silent lead is a data point. It is a clue showing you exactly where your process is broken. Stop seeing rejection. Start seeing feedback. What is the #1 reason you believe leads go cold? Share your experience in the comments section below. Do not let your pipeline leak. Be fast, be persistent, be valuable, and you will win the deal.